What's up, guys? Jay, MorninAfterKill, and I'm back here with some more Borderlands pre-sequel news and information. During Gearbox's PAX Prime showcase, Randy Pitchford mentioned that for the first time ever, they're gonna attempt to explain why True Vault Hunter mode actually exists and how it gets more difficult. What? How exactly are they gonna pull this off? Well, Randy said that Borderlands the pre-sequel actually starts out after Borderlands 2, so technically it's a sequel that is telling the story of a pre-sequel because it's told in flashback fashion by Athena. So Borderlands 1 and Borderlands 2 both start out with Marcus telling you a story, and that's exactly how Borderlands the pre-sequel is going to start out, except this time it is being narrated from Athena's perspective, and she's telling her story. Now, they didn't actually mention who she was telling the story to, but it's a pretty safe bet to assume that they're telling the story to the Borderlands 2 Vault Hunter, since, like I said, it takes place after Borderlands 2, and who else would she tell? Who gives a fuck about Handsome Jack? So, anyway, there's been some speculation that Athena could actually be the Hyperion informant being tortured for information about access to the moon base, but that's pretty easily debunked if you watch the short movie that Gearbox made with Tiny Tina and Brick escaping from Hyperion custody. You remember when Brick, dressed as a siren, broke the guy's back? Yeah, they took him hostage too. That's absolutely hilarious. So it's pretty safe to say she's not going to be getting beat up by the Vault Hunters anytime soon. But what we do know is that when you're done beating normal mode, in bursts Tiny Tina into the room, and she says, "Well, I missed the entire story. You gotta tell it again." And she convinces Athena to tell the story again, except this time, she says, "Make it sound a little bit more difficult than it actually was." That's how they're gonna go and explain True Vault Hunter mode. So from that point on in True Vault Hunter mode, Tiny Tina will interject in a story, maybe give her opinion on what's happening, and quite possibly even change the events to how she likes it, like she did in her Assault on Dragon's Keep DLC. And the fact that she even burst in the room is another reason why I think she's probably talking to the Borderlands 2 Vault Hunters. But that's just another side note. We've already gotten past that. But it remains to be seen exactly how this works out. But I do like the fact that Gearbox is trying to bring even more replayability to the game by getting more and more people actually interested in playing past the first half of the game and into True Vault Hunter mode. Because I remember when I first played Borderlands 2, those of you guys that are watching this, my first Borderlands was Borderlands 2. My girlfriend bought it when I was sick one day, just on a whim, and I ended up actually really enjoying it. But I didn't even know that True Vault Hunter mode actually existed. I mean, you do get that little tag down there in the bottom, but like I said, I was sick and I wasn't really paying attention. And once I finished at level 30, I just went on to a new character. So it's nice to see them taking an actual active interest in getting more people to play to the endgame scenario. Because, I mean, let's face it, I've been playing Borderlands for like 3 years now, and endgame is where Borderlands is most fun, and it's a shame to see that only a small percentage of people that actually play Borderlands gets that far, because they're like, oh, well, I beat the game, time to move on to another game, because they don't really understand that Borderlands is that type of game where the more you play it, the more rewarding it becomes. It's kind of like Diablo, and I really do understand why people don't play past, you know, the first playthrough, because, you know, Diablo, I can't even get to the end of it. I start playing, I'm like, man, this game is really grindy and really boring, and everybody's like, oh man, you gotta get to endgame, endgame is where it's really at, and I'm like, man, I don't have the time to invest into Diablo to get to the point to where it gets to the fact that it's fun, but I don't know if I'm actually gonna enjoy it once I get there, so I don't want to put 30 hours into a game to find out if I actually enjoy it at that level. So I feel where most people are coming from, and I like I said, Gearbox is trying to goad people into like, hey, look, there's more, and it's different. So my name is Jay. MorninAfterKill. I want to thank you guys for watching. Make sure you guys rate, comment, subscribe. If you could leave a thumbs up on the video, I would highly appreciate it, because it gives me motivation to make more videos for you motherfuckers that watch my motherfucking videos. I just thought this was an interesting tidbit of information to share with you guys, especially for the fact that we are going to see a little bit of story after Borderlands 2 through the Presequel and Tales from the Borderlands. Should be coming out pretty soon, even though should have already been here. So, like I said, my name's Jay, MorninAfterKill. I want to thank you guys for watching. I'm going to see you guys later.